Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Snack Break. My name is Monique, aka The Eatin' This Bitch, and today, well, happy holidays, first of all, and second, I have some real treats to share with you over the next couple of videos, but we're gonna start here first. We've got the Eggo Brunch in a Jar. It is a Waffles and Syrup Cream Liqueur by a company called Sugarlands. So I think one of my friends had actually said to me, who would actually drink this? It looks like actually quite a few people. So I thought that this was the second year that this product has been in existence. I was wrong. There's a similar product that the same company put out either last year or the year before. And it was a Waffles, like an Eggo co-branded eggnog. So this is different than the eggnog. The eggnog is a completely different beverage. This is just a rum-based cream liqueur. So Sugarlands, I took a quick gander on their website. They do a couple of different flavored cream liqueurs. It's under a line that they do called the Appalachian Sippin' Cream. I don't know anyone from Appalachia, from that area of the United States. Is that a thing? Is this an actual cultural traditional thing of the people of Appalachia that they would do these? Because these are rum based, and I feel like that would be more of a moonshine situation. If anyone knows anyone from that area of the country or grew up in that area, I would actually am very interested to know, because I would like to know if that's a real thing or is this just a weird marketing thing. So yeah, the difference between that other product and this one, that other product, the Eggo Waffle eggnog, is eggnoggy. So there's some cinnamon, there's spices in there. I don't remember whether it's rum or bourbon based, but this one I believe is based with rum. So, oh boy, this is just, oh man, so many troubles can occur when you have alcohol and sugar. Lots of that, those two things together equals hangovers for me. So this is going to be very dangerous. Let's get into a little bit about what this is about with some copy. We're raising the bar for brunch with this creamy partnership between Eggo and Appalachian Sippin' Cream. With the delicious flavor of toasty Eggo waffles drizzled in syrup, Brunch in a Jar is the perfect addition to any brunch. Sips up. So the thing is with this, I grew up eating, initially I grew up eating Aunt Jemima waffles, and then we switched over to Eggo waffles. I'm a bougie bitch and I like maple syrup, okay? I grew up eating, whenever we could afford to get a bottle of maple syrup in the house, that's what we would have with our waffles and our pancakes. I've had Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth, or if you go to a diner and you get the pancake syrup, which is the artificially flavored stuff, that stuff's fine. It's fine. But I like maple syrup. When I would go home on the weekend from college, sometimes my mom would send me back with stuff to keep in my dorm. One of those things was a bottle of maple syrup, which I would take to the dining hall with me for brunch. Because I was like, if I gotta eat this shit, I might as well eat it with something tasty instead of just regular sugary nonsense. So I'm kind of nervous about this because cool, waffles, great, but this is probably going to taste very strongly of the very fakey syrup. And that is making me very nervous. But you know what? We're going to be strong, we're going to be intrepid, and we're going to try this together. Let's see if I can actually open it. Because this is, I have not refrigerated this. I don't think it needed to be refrigerated upon me receiving it. But now that I'm going to be opening it, it's going to need to be cold. I do have, before I get that open, a glass with ice in it, waiting for this. Ah, great. Okay. So I haven't smelled it yet, but that's the way it looks on the inside. It kind of just looks like milk that you've had cereal in, and it's kind of that color. Oh, so I was holding my breath while I was opening it so I wouldn't get any of the smell. And it is very boozy. Yeah, I definitely am getting those notes of that kind of like fakey maple flavor. But there is kind of a waffly scent to it, which like oh man, chemicals are weird, man. Like, food scientists have just such a crazy job of trying to mimic those scent notes to get that to your nose, because every time you're smelling, you're sort of like tasting. Yeah, it just smells very, very boozy and very sweet. Mostly, I am getting that waffle taste, but I am also getting just like a very, very obnoxious syrupy taste. So let's see if I can pour this into the glass without pouring it all over my floor. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think even pouring that much might have been an insane decision. So let me just wipe this up. I only got a little bit on my floor, so I'm really proud of myself. It's the small things, guys. Okay, and obviously, this is not dairy-free. So I think with holiday drinks kind of coming back into vogue, other than just hot toddies and stuff like that, like mulled wine, coquito, eggnog, which, okay, I know this is going to be a very like controversial statement, but I like eggnog. I grew up drinking eggnog. My family used to do the cans of the Borden's eggnog when it used to come in the can. Does that still happen? Does it still come in a can anymore? And then my mom would add a fuck ton of Ray and Nephew overproof white rum, Jamaican. Lots of cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and it like everyone fucking loved it. I don't think I realized until I was an adult that a lot of people don't like eggnog. And then I've made eggnog myself and it's been delicious. So I just see a lot of people like, eggnog is fucking nasty. And I'm like, I did not know this was a thing. So people really love coquito. I love coquito too. And all the other Caribbean diaspora of the Christmas drinks, all of those are coming back into vogue, right? So I think that's what's really kind of like driving these very, very bizarre experiments in Christmas drinks. Oh, man. All right, enough stalling. You know what? This is really not terrible. I think maybe a little cinnamon, some little warm spices, you know? It's not bad. It doesn't immediately bring up waffles and syrup to me, but it definitely has that sort of like pancake waffle-esque flavor. Kind of a little bit yeasty, a little bready. This is actually not terrible and not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. Like, it's definitely sugary, but it is kind of balanced really well with the rum. I would love a real maple flavor, but this is actually not terrible. Would I drink this again? Is the question, seeing as that I have an entire jar of it. I think that would be my plan, is to make kind of like an eggnog adjacent drink out of it. I grate some nutmeg on top of it, or I have a really nice pumpkin spicy blend by the amazing Alicia Kennedy and Burlap and Barrel, and it's got coriander and ginger and cinnamon. It's like beautifully robust and tasty. Actually, I'm gonna get that right now and shake that on there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's right there. Ooh. So, actually, that is what I'm talking about here. I don't know if Burlap and Barrel still sells this. I've been kind of rationing it out since I bought it. It is absolutely fantastic. So let's shake a little bit on top of here and see. Yeah, I think just a little would be nice. Not bad. Gives it a little bit more of a festive feel, a festive edge. But yeah, I think this is more of a holiday treat and curiosity than a need. So if you do have the opportunity to try it and you're curious, I think it would be cute. I think it would be a nice gift, like if you're going to a holiday party, or if you're doing like one of those white elephant things with your work. I think this would be a really cool and fun little nifty gifty stocking stuffery sort of situation. On their website, on the Sugarland's website, they do have a little hey, are you trying to find this in your area? So if this is something that is intriguing you and you think that someone would like this as a gift, look it up. It's pretty dang tasty. I think this would be nice with a slice of pie or with some cookies or just like as a sweet, like after dinner-y thing. Would I drink this for breakfast? Probably not. But I think this will be really nice to have after a Christmas meal or at a Christmas party or any sort of holiday soiree. Yeah, I think that's what I've got. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of The Snack Break. Like and subscribe if you loved this video. Hit that little bell so you know when new episodes are coming up. Follow me on the internet in places. I'm on Instagram mostly, Twitter very sparingly, and I'm still trying to figure out this TikTok situation, guys. Thank you for your patience because that site is wild. We'll see you in the next one, and happy holidays.